My name is Sidi Majuba. I'm from Sierra Leone. I came to this country as an asylum seeker in the year 2000, and through the support of Lee Uman, the Community Development Officer, have helped us to set up a project called the Live World Community Sports, using sport to integrate refugees and the local communities that they live in. So I'm very proud to be in England and Liverpool.
My name's Lee Omar. I'm the Organisational Development Officer for the BASIS project. I'm based in Liverpool. I've been working in the sort of advisory, consultancy, training capacity with a group called Live World Community Sport for almost 2 years now. They've come a long way in those 2 years because of the training and the resources provided by BASIS and myself.
The main reason why we actually formed Live World Community Sports, most of the refugees decided to come to Kensington, which was a very deprived community also with its own social problems. So we saw a lot of problems there, a lot of conflict, so we decided to use sports to bring the community together to create a platform for community cohesion, because sports is well loved in the city. Well, we decided to bring football, and we started outreaching some of the local people also in their own local pubs, because this is where we watch Liverpool FC. Some of us are Liverpool FC fans. So we decided to organize the first World Cup ever in the history of that community, which brings 20 countries together, including England, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Ghana, Iran, Scotland, and Ireland. So that brings a lot of fun in the community. So people were able to integrate and learn from each other's culture. And then we did an after-soccer party. So since that time, many people were able to make friends in the community and feel a bit safe in the community. And the local people were so amazed of the project, and they decided to be members of the project, even though it's a refugee organization. We are very proud to be part of it.
We've done a lot of work around governance and upskilling the management committee, so they really understand their roles and responsibilities, and importantly what their liability is. They're a very committed management committee, and they've sort of really taken with both hands the opportunity that BASIS has given them. So they've done a lot around fundraising, training. I've worked with them to develop a fundraising strategy, which has sort of worked over like a 2 to 3 year period. They had a vision of taking 12 young British people from a deprived part of Liverpool called Kensington to Africa to highlight the commonalities between their area and some of the other communities around the world, and explain to these young people that they've got the same problems as other young people. When the management committee from Live World Community Sport came to me with this vision, we worked on creating a fundraising strategy to sort of deliver this project. I think most of the doors that were knocked on from the usual grant funders were very positive. They were, no, we don't fund that sort of thing, you've got no chance. But they persevered, and we pretty much kept going down the chain, and built links with housing associations through the management committee's local contacts. So this wasn't contacts that I had, it was contacts that they had, and we realised that a lot of these young people live in housing association properties, and these are the sort of young people which are creating community tensions. So looking at the challenge holistically, sort of quite a few of the housing associations were the main funders for this project, which gave Live World Community Sport a bit of space to be creative and take these young people to Africa. And
we talk about 11 young people, all white scouts, to the Gambia, and they were very impressed. And when they came back, they really appreciated that they went to Africa to see the poor part of Africa, and also see the rich side, and also see the culture, and also understand Africans better. And we also took them to a rich neighborhood for them to understand that there are some people there who don't want to come here except if there is a problem, or like a war or a civil war, or else they love to stay in their own country. And we also took them to the areas which are more deprived than Kensington for them to understand that they have a lot of opportunities here also that they are not taking.
The result of that project was it helps create outwardly looking young people rather than sort of inwardly looking young people, which is a problem, and it sort of took out that ghetto mentality that these young teenagers were having. These are from some of them were from 3 generations of unemployment within their family. They had low aspirations, and they had some prejudices, it's fair to say. After that experience, they've become keen advocates and volunteers for live world community sport, and there was a ripple effect. These young people start to educate their parents and their family and their neighbours. And I think this trip and this project is one of the most sort of positive catalysts of change within that area.